When you're upset about something that has happened to you, or you're anxious about something that might happen to you, are you the type of person who just kind of lets it go like water off a duck's back? Or are you the type of person who holds on to it and does something called ruminating about it, which is sort of mulling it over and over again in your mind, like it's a tape on repeat? This type of thinking is called rumination, and there has been a lot of research on rumination. I want to share two research findings with you that I think are important and informative. The first one is that this cognitive style, this tendency to ruminate, predicts the later development of depression and also anxiety. In fact, there's research out of Yale University that has a whole theory on this, and it's called the response styles theory of depression, which was later also applied to anxiety. And it basically says that there are people who have this response style, this tendency to respond to upsetting things by engaging in lots of rumination. So not surprising that it would predict the development of anxiety and depression. But the second thing that I want to share with you is a little bit more interesting, and that's about gender differences. It turns out that women are much more likely to engage in rumination when something bad has happened or when they are anticipating something bad happening, whereas men are much more likely to engage in distraction. So women are more likely to mull it over and over in their heads and ruminate about it, whereas men are more likely to do something to help distract themselves. And there is a strong likelihood that this is one of the reasons why women are more likely to suffer from depression and anxiety compared to men. So think about it for yourselves. Are you a ruminator, or are you someone who can just sort of let negative thoughts go? And if you are a ruminator, do you think that that has impacted either your mood in terms of depression or maybe your anxiety over time? I'll share more research about rumination in future videos, but wanted to give you this primer on rumination and gender differences and anxiety and depression.